Hey guys, what is up everybody and welcome to a new video. Look at this beautiful location, right? Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is sunny autumn day, last days of October, and I decided to spend this day riding a motorcycle and explore new places to go. And that's one of the destinations which I wanted to see for a long time. And I decided, why not to go here? Why not to see it and then show it to you? Because probably one day you would like to visit as well, and you can always drop a message below this video, and I will share with you how to get here. But today I want to talk about Yamaha Tracer 9 because that is a motorcycle which brought me here, and I got myself thinking that I did not tell you much about comfort of this motorcycle. I did not tell you much about things which I don't really like about this motorcycle, or things which can be better about this motorcycle. And also, you know that there is a GT version of this bike as well available. So in this video I will try to first of all share with you things which can be better, and then try to share with you my thoughts on shall you buy base version or GT version, and what kind of difference it will be for you. So first of all, I must to admit that there are not so many things which I don't like about this bike, because Yamaha created really balanced motorcycle, and I really like the way how this bike rides and how it handles. But one thing which you definitely need to keep in mind, and that's doesn't depend on whether you have GT version or you have this regular trim of the motorcycle, you will definitely need to think how to upgrade your seat, because for a long distance this seat would not be really comfortable. It's not soft at all, and you might see that GT version has a little bit different outlook of the seat, but in reality it is absolutely the same feeling of the seat. So if you wanna ride for long distances, definitely think about upgrading for comfort seat, which has been offered by Yamaha. And also my personal advice would be to take heated seat, because that always beneficial and that always helpful, especially when you're riding in rain or when weather is not so warm. And second thing which you definitely need to think about, does matter again whether it's this version or GT version of the motorcycle, windscreen. If you're tall like I am, and I am almost 190, so if you're somewhere above 180, you definitely will feel some wind coming to your helmet when you're riding more than like 110 kilometers per hour or something like that. So think about it. If you're not that tall, probably for you it would not be a problem to ride this motorcycle, and you only need to upgrade it for a better seat. And then there are many people asking a question whether they have to buy GT version or regular one, and the answer is simple. It depends what you want. After talking to some owners of those motorcycles, after having my own experience, after talking to journalists who are much more professional, who ride much more motorcycles than I am, they told me that speaking of experience, I would say there is no difference between GT version or regular one. So basically, if you want to have all of those features such as Quickshifter, if you need heated grips, if you need panniers or top case, you can always buy it from Yamaha and you will basically have the same motorcycle. The only big difference which you cannot, let's say, replicate in this motorcycle is electronic suspension. But the thing is, from what I understand and from what people say, the electronic suspension does not give you a lot of difference in regular let's say road conditions. So one of the journalists told me that you can only notice it when you go for a race day and you wanna race this motorcycle on the circuit. but how many times you really want to go on this motorcycle for to ride on a circuit. Mostly this motorcycle is going to be used on roads if you want to travel, and this motorcycle is going to be also used in the city as a commuter for some people. So in those conditions, people saying there is no difference between this manually adjustable suspension and electronically adjustable suspension on GT version. So it's up to you, like if it's your motorcycle and you ride it all time by yourself and more or less in the similar conditions, probably for you it would not be really a big difference. And then you have panniers, right? So if you're gonna use a motorcycle in the city, so you probably need to anyway think about top case. So again, doesn't matter whether you have regular version or GT version, you better to buy top case, because in the city it is super efficient, it is super comfortable, because it doesn't make your motorcycle any wider. And then if you need to cover long distances, definitely think about panniers, because together with the top case and panniers, this motorcycle can carry a lot of luggage with you. And everything else on those motorcycles identical. So both motorcycles have cruise control, they all have similar the same dash, they have the same adjustments like windscreen, same adjustments on suspension, they have central stand, like everything else is the same, absolutely. So it's up to you. If you have some extra cash to spend, I would probably go for GT version, but you need to keep in mind that anyway you will need to tune it a little bit, to upgrade it a little bit with some comfort features. If you go with the base option and if you don't really need a Quickshifter like I am, my personal opinion on Quickshifter, you either go for manual gearbox or you go for automatic gearbox such as DCT on Honda motorcycles. So in this case you just like don't use clutch at all, right? So you just ride in automatic gearbox, and that is the ultimate solution if you want automatic one. But Quickshifter for me is kind of like middle ground, which I don't really need and I don't really feel the difference. When you ride on highway, you don't really use your gearbox much, and when you're in the city, this motorcycle has really good engine which is torquey from down to the top, and you don't really play a lot of with this gearbox. So it's up to you guys. Definitely think about comfort seat, definitely think about heated grips, because those are the most I would say important things for your comfort, especially if you ride in different weather conditions, like in rain or sometimes in the cold days. Today is a beautiful weather and it's like plus 22 degrees outside right now, but when sun is go down it will be like plus 7 or something like that. So for that case you definitely need to have some heating options, and that's what I definitely advise you to think about. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, if you have any experience with Tracer 9. Let me know what you think about it, or what is your experience, and if you have any questions I will be happy to answer them as well. Just have a great day, and for me I also will try to have a great day. And I don't know if it's seen on the camera, so there is a road, and this road goes all the way up to the mountain. So while sun is up, I'm gonna spend this time riding a motorcycle in this beautiful weather and just breathtaking environment. Thank you so much for watching. See you next one. Cheers.